Hello, I'm attorney Lewis Haskell, and it is now tax season, which means that it is time for my favorite bankruptcy payment plan. And it's a wonderful plan. It solves a lot of problems. As you know, anybody who's filing bankruptcy is, by definition, in financial distress, and that makes it challenging to pay for a bankruptcy. And while usually during the year we have all kinds of payment plans and whatnot to make that easy and to make that possible, at tax season it gets real easy. The tax season payment plan works like this. The client comes in and pays a $200 deposit, a $200 retainer, and I prepare their tax return. Since they paid the $200, whenever a creditor calls, they can give the creditor my name and my number. They can tell the creditor that I said, and notice there's a head motion that goes with that, I said that they are not to talk to the creditor. And they can tell the creditor that if they have any questions, they're welcome to contact my office. That buys the client several months of peace while we get the bankruptcy ready to go. But then, as I say, we file the tax return, and that works out nice for the client for two reasons, really several reasons. The big two are, number one, in most cases, I just give away the tax return. In other words, most of my bankruptcy clients have pretty straightforward taxes, and so I don't really feel the need to charge additional for that since I'm already charging them for the bankruptcy. But also, if they have complicated taxes, then since I prepared the tax return, I know that it's been done right, and I know that the tax return is not going to cause problems during the course of the bankruptcy when the client's finances are under a little bit more scrutiny than they normally are. It's always a little bit scary when a client comes in and hands you a tax return where the tax preparer has been messing around, and you know that a trustee is going to be looking at it. So that part is good. It also means that they're going to get their refund in a timely manner because, again, the tax return has no issues. And that works out well for both of us because when they get the tax refund, it is absolutely permissible for the client to use some portion of that tax refund, or all of it if it's a relatively small one, to pay for their bankruptcy. And so because I'm a bankruptcy lawyer, my world is upside down. What's good is bad, what's bad is good. And so big tax refunds are bad. The trustee wants to take them. However, if you receive the tax refund and use a portion of it to pay the bankruptcy lawyer, when the trustee asks what happened to all that money, and you answer, well, I gave it to Haskell, the trustee's going to say, wow, money very well spent. That's not true. The trustee would never say that, but the trustee will say, okay. Now, if it's still a lot of money left over, and sometimes it is, we'll have a conversation about how to deal with that. Obviously, that creates some problems in my world, but from the client's point of view, these are good problems to have, and we will solve them. So this is a good plan that works all the way around, and it makes it possible to do a bankruptcy filing pretty timely and without too much hardship for the client. So if you are in distress, by all means, contact me and we will do this. And until then, try to be happy. I've got this. So I look forward to seeing you and taking care of all of these problems. Thank you.